Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are fine. Today we are going to discuss about rocks and minerals. Class 9 students, we are going to start a new chapter, that is rocks. So this concept will be helpful for you. And class 10 students, we have already finished a mineral resources chapter. So I hope today's lesson will help you also. Okay, so today's topic is concept of rocks and minerals. We have heard about a word, that is lithosphere. What is lithosphere? The word lithosphere, it literally means sphere of rocks. It means an area or a sphere which is made out of rocks. Now what is rock? Rock is actually a natural substance. It is solid in nature, inorganic. We can't find any particular atomic structure on rocks. We can't find any particular chemical composition on rocks also. Now these rocks are made up of minerals. So what are minerals? Minerals are also natural substance, but they are having unique chemical composition and they are having crystalline structure. The common thing in between rocks and minerals are, it is inorganic in nature. Now rocks can be divided into three segments, three categories. They are igneous, sedimentary and metamorphic. So rocks are combined of minerals. It doesn't mean that lot of minerals are needed. Rock can be made up of one single mineral or maybe two or more than two. So today I am going to show you some of the rocks and I hope the concept will be clear that how rocks are made up of minerals. Let's see. I am having a collection of rocks and I am going to show you. So first we have learned that igneous type of rocks. So this is rock, this is granite. Okay, this is a kind of igneous rock. Then if we go for another one, then we can find this one is basalt. This one is also igneous rock. Igneous rock means the rocks which is being formed due to the volcanic eruption. So the origin of this kind of rocks are volcanic origin. You can't find any particular minerals are present on it, but you can, if you see clearly, then you can find some white lines over here and some black lines over here. If I show you another rock, suppose this one, you can see some black particles are also present over here. Some yellowish particles and some glittery particles are present over here. And more or less the rocks looks like white in nature. So whatever colors you can see over here, these are actually because of the minerals. All these minerals, they are binding up together and makes a single rock. And when we can find a particular rock, a particular mineral in heavy amount from a rock, we call it mineral ore. Suppose if I call about this rock, this is actually muscovite schist. This is a kind of metamorphic rock. And if you extract this one, I hope you can see that glittery effect of this rock. This glittery effect is because of that muscovite, means mica. Okay, so if I extract this rock or extract minerals from this rock, so what kind of mineral I will get? I will get mica from it. So this will be considered as mica ore, muscovite schist, this one. Next, this is a kind of sedimentary rock. This is shale. You can find lot of layers over here. Sharp edges are also there and lot of layers are there. If I want to scratch it out, I can easily scratch them out and I can easily break them out. Not only that, if I touch it, then I can find some of the coarse grains in my hand. So this is, the layers are visible over here. Due to the deposition, this kind of rocks are getting oriented. So this is a kind of sedimentary rock. Next, this is marble. It is a kind of metamorphic rock. From the outside, you can't imagine that it is having a very crystalline effect. See, inside it is having a crystalline effect. So this is marble. This one, this is really a precious rock. This is also igneous rock. This is pegmatite. We can divide the minerals into basic four segments. silicates, among which silicates is the main, and this glittery effect comes basically due to that presence of silicates. This is another kind of rock, gneiss. If you see the structure over here, it shows that this is gneiss in nature. This is also metamorphic rock. Now this is a very unique rock which I have got. This is actually, we have learnt a word, cinder. Okay, this is actually scoria. This is also a kind of igneous rock. Due to volcanic eruption, we have read that cinders may come up. So this is actually cinders, and when it breaks into several pieces, it makes the ashes. Okay, so this is scoria. I am having another rock. This is quartzite. If I extract this one, metamorphic rock, I will find quartzite from it. Lot of other rocks are there. It is not possible to show all the rocks. This is another rock. You can find several glittery portion over here, black patches are over here, white patches are over here. These all are the minerals which makes a single rock. Now I want to complete my lesson with this one. This is a kind of rock which you can find in the rivers. This is actually a pebble. Okay, if you touch it, you can find some, see my hand is getting dirty, and if I rub this one, you can see on the table lot of grains are coming out. Okay, so it is in the river, we can find it. From here the river water was blowing, that is why it is having a smooth surface, but to the opposite side, as it was not getting to touch of the river water, that is why we can find lot of the sharp edges are present over here. This is a kind of pebble which we can find underwater, and in course of time it will converted into some other rock which we call metamorphic rock. Okay, I hope you have got an idea regarding that rocks and minerals. In next lesson I will try to show you more rocks and their characteristics and with the classification. Till then, stay safe, stay home. Thank you.